want to start by reading a poem, and this is The Guest House by Rumi. This being human is a guest house, every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house, empty of its furniture. Still treat each guest honourably, and he may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each joy has been sent as a guide from beyond. So what do you think Rumi was speaking of when he was talking about dark thought, shame, malice, and meeting them at the door, laughing and inviting them in? You know, he was talking about being real. And a lot of people I come across in this whole process of me learning and hoping to grow, they're very, very, very happy people, you know, very up there, always trying to keep their vibe high. And in doing this, you know, you can't have really a normal conversation with them. You know, you're afraid to say anything. No one, you know, if you ask anyone, you know, how they're feeling, to say, yeah, I'm good, everything's okay. No one really gets down to what's really going on. Everyone tells a little lie. When really, you know, what are you doing then? You know, whenever you think, for example, if I give you a practical example, whenever you think of Jesus, when he went into a temple and he totally wrecked the place, and he told them all to get out, that this was his Father's house. Do you think in that moment Jesus was resonating at a low vibration? I don't think so. Or Mother Teresa actually went through a dark night of the soul at one point, and was even thinking of giving up her whole devotion to God. Gandhi was supposed to have had, you know, a bit of a bad temper too. I mean, all these people did not lose an ounce of their vibration by looking, you know, honouring their emotions and doing their stuff. And that's what we do whenever we do shadow work. We go into the dark places. We, you know, dealing with these emotions will not lower your vibration. In actual fact, if you try to suppress your emotions, you will be doing more harm. You'll be putting a block on yourself. You know, and I think that's what happens whenever I see people or hear of people that are doing a lot of maybe doing a lot of ayahuasca ceremonies, or, you know, or even, you know, I've seen things on Facebook like, you know, you can actually buy, I don't know how to explain this, but you can actually buy a higher vibe. Like, you know, if you listen to this person singing, or you do this course, you know, you're going to get a download to 5D. So it just means you don't have to do any of your own work. You don't have to acknowledge any feelings or anything that has happened to you, that has happened to you, to help you grow. You don't have to do that stuff because it's too difficult, but you can go on Facebook and buy an upgrade to 5D instantly. and or you can go on ayahuasca ceremonies like once every couple of weeks. You know what I mean. But you know, this is called spiritual bypassing. This is not dealing with your emotions. So whenever I see these people doing this stuff too, you know, like, you know, our people set themselves up as like they're saying, they're talking about unity consciousness, which we were all hoping that our planet at this time is working towards. Like, we can see lots of things happening, lots of unveiling. Some of these people talking about unity consciousness sit on a federal, a galactic council, you know, it's like a federation of light beings, you know, or angels, you know. It just makes me think, who appointed these people? Who appointed these people to speak to me of unity consciousness and then tell me in the same thing that they are actually the secretary of the Federation of blah blah, you know, I don't know. It's like, it makes me think, do they believe this? I mean, do they really believe this? Do they believe? I don't think so. You know, I don't know what they believe actually. I'm sure they're very well meaning, but I don't buy it. Whatever they're selling, I don't buy it. I believe we have to do our work. We have to do our work. We have to go into our bodies, into our minds, our souls, and sometimes we need a guide. You know, with that, like go find someone, a teacher, a counselor. You know, someone who will help you deal with things and look into your shadow. That is the only way that you can, you know, you can't instantly, I don't know, you can't instantly raise your vibration. You have to really work at it, you know. And it's not only eating the food, you know, meditation, art in nature, all of that really helps. You need to do the work. You need to do the work so that whenever you are, you know, then you won't respond. You will respond. You will respond instead of reacting. So I'm working on it myself. Like, I have loads to do. I do react. Boy, do I react. But I'm finding that the more work I do, the more I understand why I am being triggered and what this relates to my past. The more I have an understanding of that, there's less time between me reacting and cooling down to respond. You know, it's I'm coming to an awareness quicker. So yeah, so yeah, meditation, all that, you know, go doing your shadow work, getting that help. I really like the Tibetan Buddhist way of looking at what's going on. Tara Brach has this way of working, and it's called RAIN. So R is recognition, A, allow, I, investigate, and nurture. So so what you do is you recognize the hurt, the feeling, and then you investigate. where is that coming from? Why did that happen? Why am I feeling like this? And link it, try and find where the link is with the past. So you allow it, you allow the feelings to come, allow the feelings to rise, so, or you recognize the feelings. So it's like anger, and you allow yourself to feel anger. Don't push it down, don't project it onto someone else. Allow yourself to feel, allow it to rise in your body, so there's no blocks, and you allow the emotion to go through you. Usually anger, at the base of anger, is a deep hurt. So after you investigate that and see where it's coming from. This is just an example. And then N is beautiful because you nurture that. You don't judge yourself. You don't put anything else onto it, another layer. You just send yourself some compassion around it. I recommend you look up Tara Brach or read some of her beautiful books, her teachings. She's really good. Another practice I feel is really good for keeping, helping you deal, how to open your heart so that you deal with what's going on in your life. And this is another Tibetan practice called Tonglen. And so with Tonglen, you sit in meditation, whatever way you feel comfortable, and you breathe in someone else's pain, and then you breathe out healing, love and compassion. So you just sit with your eyes closed, and like you would think, instead of going into the fear of what's going on in the world with this pandemic, and you can see things being unveiled, every day there's a new scandal that's revealing the structures of power that are in control of everything. So, and this is a good thing, but it is a very uncertain time, and it's a bit scary. So instead of focusing on that, because where you put your attention, where your attention goes, energy flows. You're only going to make it bigger. If you want to do something, and it's a good practice to open your heart with compassion, is Tonglen. So I would sit in the evening and maybe even thinking about the people in Cape Town at this time. Such a tragic thing. I breathe in the fear and all the confusion and hurt that must be going on, and then hold it for a few seconds at the top, and just imagine it going into my heart, in that whole space, and transforming into love and compassion, and then breathe that out towards into the earth. So you can do that, like if someone asks me to send them healing or prayers, I would sit and use the Tonglen practice to send them healing. So yes, it's really good to focus on your heart with love and gratitude. Another thing, I suppose, just to end, is to whenever I talk, you have to talk about people. I mean, we all have to process things, and we all make judgments on people, and usually this is out of a place of processing and assessing, what way the relationship is, or is it safe, whatever. So another thing I would say is, with good friends, you can't talk about people. You're not going to put a curse on them. You're not, you're not intentionally doing them harm. Because whenever you're talking about someone with good friends, and keeping in mind that words are very powerful, of course words are very powerful, you're thinking of the whole person. You're not thinking, like you could be talking about someone and it is like gossip, and about someone you don't know the whole story. That is a destructive, not good thing to do, and it's not good for you. It won't do them any harm, but it won't do any good for you and your vibration. But it's okay to talk and talk about one aspect of someone's life and still know that whole person for all the good qualities that they are. So what I'm trying to say, I suppose, with this video is stay real. Stay real. Don't be all love and light. Be love, light and shadow. Know your shadow. Love all parts of yourself. And let the energy flow through you. Emotions are energy. Everything is energy. Quantum physics has told us this. So don't be afraid to express yourself. Do your shadow work. Do your practice, your meditation. And be as loving and as kind as you can. And this will keep your vibration high. Be real. So bottom line is be real. There's nothing as wonderful and beautiful as meeting an authentic person. So yeah, thank you. Hope you've enjoyed this video. So